Hello, my name is Celia Hadjichristodoulou. I'm the founder and managing director of Grand Expert Consulting, and my background is in accounting and finance and management. Grand Expert Consulting is an expert consulting company in the area of EU funding. We help organizations like universities, research organizations, startup, NGOs, SMEs, and individual entrepreneurs to utilize EU funds from national and EU funding programs. And we also provide a lot of training seminars in the areas of employability skills, startup development, entrepreneurship, leadership skills, and many other topics. Grand Expert Consulting is based in Nicosia, the capital of Cyprus. We currently have 20 expert consultants. The company started in 2009 following an EU grant received on women entrepreneurs from the Cyprus government, from the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. It was of great help and motivation to me to learn when I was thinking of starting my own business that the government of Cyprus, the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, was offering a funding scheme for young women entrepreneurs. I applied to this program following a very detailed research on the company I was going to start, and I applied in 2008 and I received the grant in 2009. So I started my company in 2009, and since then Grand Expert is growing in the past 13 years. The research and academic work is very different from the entrepreneurial world. In research and academia, you have a lot of pre-existing material ready. You also conduct your research in a very safe environment, whereas in the entrepreneurial world, you have to try a lot of new things to see what works, what doesn't work. You make a lot of mistakes along the way and you have a lot of failures. Sometimes competition beats you, sometimes you beat competition. So this was the difficulty I had to face. I had to develop a new set of skills to become a good entrepreneur and learn along the way what works, what doesn't work, and what the clients actually need from us to provide competitive advantage to them. The fact that I had a research background was of great help to me, because when you are conducting research, you have some hypotheses, you test these assumptions, you see if they're validated or not through your research, and this is exactly what you do when you start your own company. You have some assumptions of what the clients need, what are their needs, what are their problems, their pain points, and what are the opportunities out there. You test them on a preliminary stage before you start offering your service or product in the market. You receive valuable input from this kind of research, and then you finalize your product or service to make it relevant to the industry and to the market before you launch it into the market. I think the fact that I was teaching a lot while I was an academic and researcher assisted me in developing presentation skills. This is a great way of persuading people when you go to presentations to sell your product or service. And also it offered me this experience of being a good trainer, as the company also offers training and consulting services, and my presentation skills as an academic was of great help to me. When you start your own company, you see what the market needs, how the clients respond to new products and services, and you have a lot of case studies also to present in class. So by starting my own company and continue to be an academic and lecturer, I brought into the class a lot of practical experience from the industry, and it was more industry-oriented, more current, less theoretical, and more practical, and students love this kind of approach. They find it more interesting and more engaging. Well, I have 3 tips for people starting their own business. First of all, you need to know your market very well. What are the customer segments, what the clients need, how you have competitive advantage compared to the competition. The second tip is have persistence, stamina, and patience, because this is a road full of bumps with a lot of mistakes done along the way from you, and you have failures and you learn from these failures. So it really needs a lot of stamina and patience, and you have to really love what you do. And my third tip is make sure you create a great team around you. You cannot be an expert in everything. You need people with complementary skills that have the same drive and passion in what you do to develop together this company on a long-term basis. So when you develop your own team, make sure that you spend a lot of time in the process of selecting the candidates that are suitable for each role and for your company and for your company's culture. And as a great speaker told us in one seminar, hire slowly and fire fast. make sure you spend time in hiring the right people. And if somebody doesn't fit your culture or is not right for the job, make sure that this is concluded quickly before this contaminates the culture of the company and the rest of the team members. Besides developing your idea from a technical or research perspective to make sure that it has all the features that you feel are necessary, make sure you also develop your business acumen, your business understanding, and the market understanding. You need to see what is offered from competition out there, how is your product better or your service is better, what is your competitive advantage, your value proposition, and it helps a lot to take part in training seminars on business and entrepreneurship and startup development, like the one we're offering through the Entrance project, which is customized to the needs of academics and researchers, and it helps them develop a better business and market understanding.